We are at a turning point in our history. As you know, there is a growing disrespect for government. It is a crisis of confidence.
I mentioned Beginners, which you had done with Christopher Plummer, which was sort of a tribute to your father. It was more about your father, and Christopher Plummer won the Academy Award. Nice. And now you've done this movie, which is more about your mother. But it's great that you're doing these kind of very personal movies in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to make a movie about my mom and my dad. And to me, they're just about people I know very well, I'm deeply confused by too, and I love a lot. And I feel like I'm a very lucky filmmaker that I've gotten to make these two films that are like so personal way. But I write them because I feel like I have the best chance to share something with you all that's like true and deeper. You know, these are the people I've seen the closest. Beginners gave me a lot of bravery to make this film. And it's not just my mom. The Greta Gerwig character is based a lot on my sister, who she has cervical cancer in the movie, and she's fine. Everything works out. And then the Elle character is based on all these younger women that I was in love with who weren't quite in love with me. Sadly. But good for filmmaking.
Stop. What? Thinking that you know everything that's going on.
No, I don't. I just think that, having your heart broken is a tremendous way to learn about the world.
So you're right there in your hometown shooting again. What's that like?
It's weird. A lot of those streets that you just saw, I walked on those streets when I was like a 6-year-old, and so it's a trip. I do feel like films are long magic tricks, right? And if you're involved in a magic trick, you might as well use all the magic you have, and that includes places you know and love. And like Annette's wearing my mom's jewelry in the film. She's laying on my mom's bedspread. I think it helps to enchant your films with these real sort of talismans, these real things that you know.
Led by Annette Bening, who again is just transcendent on screen here. You just think you've seen her do everything, and then she just tops it.
It's like she can pack so much contradictory, weird little micro expressions into one non-dialogue moment. It's just off the chain, like how much she can stick into something that feels like just effortless, not a performance, but it's very something she deeply worked on. And then when she gets in front of the camera, she just knows the magic trick of like, this isn't going to look like I worked on this.
Was there anything between you and her knowing that this is based on your mother? Was that what kind of dynamic was that on the set?
Well, for me, it's always really important to make the actor feel like this is yours now. That even if it's my mom or even if it's very personal material, it has to be yours. You have to know more about Dorothea than I do for you to take off and take flight. She's always like, this is Mike's version of his mom. And me as a mom, Annette, I know other parts of this woman that he doesn't know. And I always really invited that. And that was really important for her to be Dorothea more than I could write Dorothea.